Welcome to the Musicreal. I'm your host, Nicola Burton, and today I'm speaking with Brendan Christou, who is the CEO for the Royal Queensland Show, otherwise known affectionately as the Ekka. Brendan, how are you today?
Hi, Nicki. Very good, thank you.
It's good to speak to you because I can't imagine August in Brisbane without the Ekka. Here we are. So let's talk about lockdown for you guys. What was it like with you and your team to make that decision to postpone for only the third time in the 143-year history of the Ekka?
Yeah, look, I mean, it's a big deal. I guess everyone around the world is going through significant change and challenges this year. And for us, being large events, being a large event, and the other business we run with, which is our venue business and convention centre, is also shut down. It was a very tough call. I remember at the time we were all thinking, well, maybe it'll all be blown over by August, and do we or don't we? And maybe we should wait till later to cancel. But I guess we made the call sooner rather than later. In fairness to our exhibitors who take time and spend money preparing their cattle and horses and whatever, we thought we need to call this early so we don't have a situation where they're doing all of that and then the show can't go ahead. And I guess now, sitting here now, it was definitely the right decision at the right time.
It was. And, when you think about it, the Ekka brings the country and the city together, and we celebrate agriculture. Without the agriculture, this would be easier. And so many people from the country, it's their annual ritual, isn't it? To meet at the Ekka, in the showgrounds, just before the fireworks. Tell me about the impact it's been on those people that usually come in from the country. What's it been like for them to have a huge annual event postponed?
Yeah, look, we have been talking to our exhibitors, and of course they're very sad. Some of them have been coming to the Ekka for 50 years straight, and they're going to have to miss it this year. So there is that element of sadness, but understanding as well. And in fact, out in the bush, the people we talk to, there's a lot less coronavirus out there than anywhere else. So I think part of it is they're happy not to be coming to the city this year. But in terms of their competition and the Ekka itself and what it does mean to them coming to the city every year, that's a loss. There's no question about that. The Ekka is all about connecting city and country. I know city people love it, and I'm a city person. We love it when the Akubra hats are in town and
Yes.
The cattle start rolling in, and it's got that Ekka feel. They also love coming to the city and being part of that and showcasing what they do.
So what can we do to support them? Obviously, there's going to be quite a loss for them. You've got the marketplace happening online, haven't you? Is that one way that we can actually support people?
It is. We're doing a number of things this year. Some of our competitions are still running. A few of our beef competitions, the feedlot competitions, they could run because there was no social distancing required because they're in feedlot. So we've been able to run a couple of those. We had our branded lamb and branded beef competition, which is the tasting of the best beef and lamb in the country. So we've been able to keep going on a few things. What we are doing for Ekka 2020 online, we have a number of things where we're going to the farmers and interviewing them. There'll be some live streaming of that. There'll be some interactive interviews over the 10 days of what would have been the Ekka. So we're trying to keep that city-country connection going, and that showcases again what they do for us, how important the farmers are to us, and the importance of agriculture. Ekka Marketplace is one online for our exhibitors where we're setting up on the website our portal where people can buy that produce, whether it's wine or whether it's the award-winning beef. We're trying to showcase a lot of that for the 10 days, and of course the other exhibitors that we have at the show, selling various products. So we're trying to do a bit to keep the Ekka spirit alive in 2020, we're looking forward to that as well in a few weeks' time.
I love it. I love that you've actually taken it online. I mean, it's 143 years that you've taken 4 months to put it online. Think about what an enormous task that would have been. So kudos to you guys. Do you think that you might continue to perhaps keep some of the Ekka online as we move forward? Because I guess we're going into this uncertain future post-COVID. What do you think? What do you think is coming up for 2021, say, for example?
Oh, definitely. There are things that we're doing this year that we're clearly saying this should stay forever. It's been a real boost to innovation, I guess, around the globe, and we're no different. They're saying what are the things we can do that can remain and be legacy items. One of the small examples in our fine arts competition, we have photography, we have art and craft. We've always had a digital photography competition, but it's been small. This year, I think the entries are up to like nearly 2,000 people in the digital photography, because it's very easy to enter online. It'll be all judged, and away we go. So there are things that we're doing there that are very good. I think the marketplace is a really good one. We have, especially for our food and wine competitors and winners, a lot of them are small businesses, and we try to get them to come to the Ekka for the 10 days each year. But it's very difficult if you're a small winery or a small craft brewery or a beef grower. Very difficult to take time out of your real business to come to the show for 10 days and sell and showcase what you've got. So the Ekka marketplace is one of those things that if we can do that every year in some format, when might be debated, but that sort of thing where we can showcase and link consumers with our producers more directly through the Ekka is certainly something that we want to continue into the future.
I think it's a great idea. And let's talk about these pop-up shops that you're having for the strawberry sundae, which when everybody thinks of that, that's the Ekka. That's an incredible innovation. And obviously you've got very good partnerships around the city to be able to make that happen. Walk us through that a little bit.
Yeah, well, when we cancelled, social media in particular, one of the biggest things was, oh no, I'm not going to be able to get my strawberry sundae in August this year. And so pretty quickly we thought we have to do that. We have to do some. We started just with the drive-through concept because we thought, again, social distancing, let's just keep it as a drive-through, pay, tap and go. There's no sort of cash changing hands. And we're going to do that at the showgrounds. So we've got a lot of space on Sideshow Alley to do that. So we're expecting a lot of numbers to come through there. But we also, of course, partner with the Prince Charles Hospital Foundation, who run a lot of the outlets during the Ekka itself, and they use the money for research. They're doing it again. They were keen to partner with us again this year and run outlets around the town, these pop-ups. And I think it's going to be pretty busy. But again, people have really jumped on board that, and the commentary on social media around getting a strawberry sundae now in August is good and good for the strawberry growers, and it's great for our ice cream award-winning company as well. So it's a good all-round thing.
Well, we produced the Caxton Street Seafood and Wine Festival from 2009 to 2014, and that was one day. So I'm looking at what you and your team are doing and marvelling at these incredible achievements and innovations. Look, nothing is going to replace going to the show physically, but to know that you actually innovated, put it online so that people can still celebrate it in a different way, I think that's almost like a sign of the times to come for all of us that are working with events. I think that it's an incredible leap forward, and you've actually inspired a lot of people with what you've been doing. We all watch what you do every year, just that it gives us a good benchmark. So, Brendan, I'm really appreciating that you've taken the time to talk to us today. I was really curious to see how you were going with this weird year that we're experiencing. But I know that everyone will be, they'll be, on the first day, they'll be standing in line ready to go in next year. So, Brendan, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me. And I will be checking in to see how it all pans out next year.
Thanks very much, Nicki.
Thanks, Brendan. I'll talk to you next time. Cheers.
Thank you.